Hello, everybody. Laura back again. And it is Tuesday afternoon at 2:30. So here we are with another Tuesday Talk with Laura. Tuesday Yarn Talk, excuse me, with Laura. So I had some great things happen over the weekend. number one, number one, I hit 250 subscribers Friday night while I was on the phone with a family member. And that was really awesome. And then Saturday, my daughter uh, walked across the stage and was announced that she's now a doctor. She has her PhD. Well, she will have. She's still got to defend tomorrow. Poor kid. She's still got to defend tomorrow. She doesn't expect to have any major issues, though, and she should be able to have her piece of paper, hopefully, by August, September, because they only print them 3 times a year. You only walk once a year, but they print them 3 times a year, something like that anyway. Anyhow, please, if you're here, if you're with me on the live, please post a comment so that I know that you're here. And beyond that, let's see here. Forgot what I was trying to do a few seconds ago before I went live. Okay. There it is. Okay. All right. And then we went out to dinner Saturday night. And then, of course, Sunday was Mother's Day in the United States. And I believe Australia also has Mother's Day the same time that we do. No. All right. That's not the one I was looking for. Okay. Hi, Sandra. Thank you for showing up. As I was just going to say, those of you who are watching live, I appreciate you. Those of you who watch this video on the replay, I appreciate you. I'm doing this for my reasons, yes, but I'm also doing it for you. So my lives once a week, Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time in the United States, are for you. They're not really for me. Yes, they do help me with my watch hours, and my watch hours have been jumping, but I'm just barely over 100, like 110, maybe 100, closer to 120. I didn't look at that today. But this is for you. You choose to watch me, you choose to comment, you choose to like, you choose to subscribe, and I know that. So Sunday was Mother's Day. That's what I was saying. Sunday was Mother's Day. So I got a Mother's Day present, and I forgot to turn it back on. Although my light's good enough, I'm not going to turn it on. My husband bought me um, a new ring light because my other one decided to bite the bullet and fried itself when I turned it off last week or the week before. I don't remember which. Anyway, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I seem to have enough yellow light today that I'm not overly white. That's because I'm not. I may be white, but my skin has a very much yellow tone to it. My husband's skin is almost white. He's of Scottish descent. I'm of Austrian descent. So there you go. Anyhow, I did start a project because I love this stitch. I saw somebody had posted it. I don't remember who at the moment. Oh, I think it was Anastasia and Donna Wolf. I believe that's who it was. So I started working on it, and I think I need to use this yarn with a smaller crochet hook because I think I'm trying to leave it too loose and my stitches are getting further and further apart, like right here. Excuse me, right here. they're not next to each other. There's big open space, and I want it to be a little tighter and more closed in than that. The yellow seemed to work fine. The dark blue at the bottom, I have big open spaces in there too. I don't know. I just feel that something's not right with this, or I didn't do something. I think I need to change my hook size. The lighting is good. Thank you. Yes, I decided I really didn't need the other light right now. I had to get a fan too because it's so blooming hot in this room because I can't open the window because that's where my wall is. It's right in front of the window. This window that you see off to the edge here, that one actually goes to the laundry room. Oh, I can't turn it because I'm plugged in with a, yeah, Trey, that's exactly what I was thinking, Cheryl. Thank you for helping me with that. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do because it's just too loose. And I'm not a loose crocheter. I'm usually very tight. And I think I was trying to be loose. And I know that if I start off really loose, it's going to shrink as my crocheting goes back down to being normal for me. And so I'm like, this isn't working. So thank you, Cheryl. That's what I think I'm going to do. Want to say a big shout out to Amber Allen of Fostering Crochet and Robin of Roaming with Rover. They both hit 1,000. And they both hit 1,000 within minutes of each other. But Robin did win that race. So very happy for both of you, both of them. And like I said, I did hit 250 on Friday night. So that was a big thank you to everybody for that, for my channel as well. And oh, yesterday I did draw the winner for my 250 giveaway video. And Rhonda Leach, if you watch this, I need you to email me at laurasyarntalk@gmail.com because you were my winner. So, business out of the way. Showed you my new whip that's not working. Made a video which I got to get posted. Haven't done the editing on it yet. Of the yarn that I got from Goodwill. That was Sunday. Yeah, that was Sunday. So I'll be posting that. It'll be probably Thursday that it goes viewable. And okay, I think I get the business out of the way. Cheryl, I'll get onto that thing that you and I've been emailing about. So hopefully that will leave this week. I get the fan going. I even changed from a long sleeve shirt to a short sleeve shirt because I forgot how warm it is in this room. I thought there was something else I wanted to. That's not it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was my weekend. Daigo. I'm so glad you showed up today. I keep hoping that I can get to your making you okay. Why can't I find it now? There, that's why. I forgot to refresh the page. Come on. Okay, now here we go. Here we go. I can't remember how to do this, so bear with me, guys. No, that's not it. um, there we go. I finally remembered how to do it. All right. Daigo and Cheryl, you are both now moderators. Congratulations. I did it. Hi, Tiffany. Yeah, I saw you come in while I was adding Daigo and Cheryl as moderators so that I have some moderators from time to time around here. Okay, let's see. I'm good today. Thank you. My daughter did like the blanket. She ended up having to leave it here. I have to ship it to her. Wonderful. Uh, on my dime, of course. Anyhow, following me, laugh out loud. Pretty blue dresses. Exactly. I did give them blue dresses. Me so crazy. You're the one I was going to shout out and completely, I wrote you down somewhere and completely lost it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I could not remember anything about you, even your name. I'm so sorry. And now everybody, please meet Me So Crazy. I found her website, excuse me, her YouTube channel, and thought I just thought it was awesome. And I told her I would give a shout out for her and lost her. I couldn't find her anywhere. My subscribers, yeah, but I couldn't find the other information I'd written down that I wanted to give to you. So please, everybody, any of you, if you know how to sew or want to learn how to sew, go check out Me So Crazy. Thank you for coming in. Regina, thank you for coming. Tiffany, Cheryl, can't say your name. Sandra, Diane, I believe, or Diana, I'm not sure which, for Daigo. All of you, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you. And let's see. Thank you, Daigo. And Ivy, thank you for being here. I love her name too. That was one of the things that caught my eye, Tiffany. Me so crazy. SEW. You're welcome. Yes, Diana. Okay, I knew I was close. I just couldn't remember which one it was. Diane or Diana? Diana. Okay, I found your name again. I found you in my list again. Of course, as soon as I turn the page over, the list disappears and I have to start all over again. Threw some yarn at you. Me so crazy. Awesome, Tiffany. Thank you. I loved her name. I loved what I saw on her channel. I wanted to give her some help if I could. So thank you all for being helpful. Ivy, how are things going for you? I haven't watched much on you. I haven't watched much on anybody lately. I'm sorry. I had to get that blanket done. And if you turn on a video, even if it's just to listen, you end up getting drawn from what you're doing. At least I do, to the video and paying attention. And so I couldn't. I had to just sew the ends in on that blanket and get it done. And then I sewed the little patch on that told her that her mom crocheted it for her with love. And then I put my what am I trying to say? My Ravelry Laura Sterling designs I wrote on there, because that's where that blanket that I finished for her is the reason I did the simple combo blanket pattern on Ravelry. So I felt that she needed to have a little bit of that with the blanket. Okay, let's see. I'm actually sitting on a beach in the Key West watching this. Well, good for you. I wish I could join you. Although it's nice and warm and humid here in Iowa today. I lost 10 peeps. It's okay. I'll get them back eventually. You know, I hit the 250 and it kept going and it just kept going and it just kept going. And then Sunday night, I lost like 10 people. And I'm like, oh no, because I was almost down to 250 again. And I'm like, if it's not over 250, I'm not drawing on Monday. And it was still over 250. So I did my drawing on Monday. Um, so yes, and I've already got most of those 10 back. Well, I've gotten new people adding to it, so I don't know what happened to the 10 that I lost, but hopefully they'll find me again eventually, right? Exactly. Exactly. Numbers go up and down, and I know it. See, I'm late and new. Oh, I saw your message on my Liz me. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. I'm late and new, but hi everyone. I don't have any videos to distract you with yet. That's that yet. Just remember that. Yet. Hi Colleen. Hi Laura. I got my 100 join in. I just got it from my haircut. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yes, Liz, me, thank you for showing up. That's great to see new people in my lives. It makes me happy, and I know it. I know that when I'm happy, it helps all of you as well. And I try so hard to be happy. Last week I wasn't so happy, but things are getting a little better. I think getting the blanket done helped a lot too. Colleen can attest to that. She and I have been texting each other most of the week. Actually, it hasn't been all they make it. Extremely expensive. Oh, yeah. I'm sure about that. But yes, you're right, Colleen. Happy is good. Okay. Numbers. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Ivy, are you still here? Are you working and lurking, Ivy? Yes. Great to see all of you and a few new people too. And that's just awesome. It makes me feel so good. Warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah, so I did my giveaway. I did my drawing yesterday. And then like last night I made a video. And I've got a couple more in mind that I'm hoping to just get slightly ahead because I've got a couple of things I have to get worked on this month as well. Uh, and Amber and I are working on our plans for June. You guys are in for a treat in June. You really are. Okay, good. I you hadn't answered my question. I was asking what you've been up to lately, Ivy. But thank you. I'm glad you're watching. Thank you. Gotta go. Caught caught by hubby. Bye, me so crazy. Glad we could help you out today. So yeah, it was a very high weekend for me. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday drawing for the 250 giveaway. So working on a shawl, had a huge knot in the cake. Oh yeah, tried to get it out and finally gave up and cut the portion and tied it back up because it was impossible to get it out. I get it. I get it. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Laura. I'm fairly new. Yes, Crafty Critter. Christina, I've seen you. I've seen a comment from you, and I can't remember if I saw a subscriber email about you or not, but I remember your comment. I remember seeing your name. That's what I'm getting at. You're so fun and welcoming to us. Well, thank you. Thank you, Christina. I try. And except when I get kind of down and yeah, not going there today. I feel really good today. Working on tits for summer tops. Oh, I wish mine would come out of my head so I could get that thing built because then I could do the tutorial for it, but it's still stuck in there. So it may not come out till next year. Who knows? Thanks for giving me an answer there, Ivy. Appreciate it. Regina, I know I said hi to you. I remember seeing your name and saying hi anyway. I'm sorry that you had a yarn knot that was impossible to get out, but I totally get it. That's one of the reasons why after dealing with hanks of yarn that ended up totally messed up. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. So glad to see you. That I bought the yarn swift and the ball winder because I'm not going to do it anymore. If I'm going to buy hanks, and I do want to buy hanks, I want to buy the nicer yarns. I'm trying to use up my acrylic, and then I go and buy more for a baby blanket. But yeah, that's beside the point. Baby blankets not meant to be made out of anything that will shrink or anything that will fall apart as far as I'm concerned. Baby blankets are made out of acrylic because that way they can last. Anyway, that's my opinion. But yes, it was a great weekend. And again, it's all because of you. It's all because of my subscribers and my viewers. I can't wait till June. School will be out, stressless 2.5 months. I don't have that problem anymore, but I know exactly what you mean, Tiffany. My kids are almost 29 and just turned 25. So, and they are now not only out of my house, they are now out of my state. And I'm glad for them, but I miss them. So my daughter defends her PhD tomorrow. So after that, hopefully she won't have too much work to do to get that finished. Hopefully she'll get her paperwork by August, September, because she and her team she's a part of at work are going to be moving into their new building built for not just this team, but built for a whole bunch of teams in this hospital system she works at. And so they're supposed to be moving into their new offices in September. We'll see exactly when. Baby blankets get washed so often they need to be machine washable and preferably dryable. That's exactly what I was getting at, Cheryl, because it's got to last. You don't want to build something that falls apart or shrinks on the poor new mother, whether she's a first-time mother or not. And yeah, that's just too much. And besides, why put all my time into this baby blanket just so it can shrink in the dryer? Because the new mother doesn't remember it can't be dried in the dryer, or it starts to unravel and fall apart because the yarn is just so slick that it just doesn't stay together. I know you guys, you people, my subscribers, my family members know what I'm trying to say here. I know you all get that. That's so cool. Yes, it is, Colleen. Yes, thank you, Diana. I'm gonna get that stuck in my head eventually. At least I found your name again. I tried to remember it and gave you a blue dress today because I remembered to do it. And I didn't write that down either. Racing with lots of tips. Racing. Did I say it right? Hello. So good to see you. You're new. I don't remember your name anywhere in comments or emails. Huggles to you. Or is that an I? Huggies? Huggles. I can't tell which that. It's too far away, and even with my bifocals, I can't read it. Ray's Yarn Addiction. Hi, thank you for coming in. Oh, you guys, this is awesome. I don't know how high I've ever been, but 17 people in my live, that is awesome. I think that's the highest, but I don't know 100%. You're so silly, Laura. Well, I still can't tell. I think it's an L. But I can be very silly. I'm a Gemini. My birthday's coming up. I can't wait to share with you. Maybe next week we'll have some stuff figured out. And I'll be able to give you some highlights of what Amber and I are planning for June, because it's not just my birthday month. So, yes. Charlene Bailey, I know I've seen your name. I definitely have seen your picture recently. Well, maybe it's not your name, but I know I've seen your picture recently. Hi, Charlene Bailey. Thank you for coming in. So we're sitting at 16 now. So, hey, that's awesome. Thank you all so much. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, Colleen. That's very true. Um, yeah, wow. I dug out my boxes with the magazines in them. So well, I got to look through them and decide what I'm going to work on first. But I'm going to pick out a magazine and I'm going to come on and do a video about one or two patterns about them, not showing, not teaching you how to do them, because they're not my patterns. These magazines are from the 60s and 70s, and that means that most of those, in fact, all of them are probably still under copyright by the original pattern writer. Okay, so I don't want to step on anybody's toes there. I just want to show you the pictures and I want to give you an idea of how it's done. I want to tell you which magazine it's in and what year. That way, you know, if this is something you really want to do, then you can go see if you can find it. I mean, I've tried to dig up some of this stuff on the internet, but I just don't have the time to do that and everything else that I have to do in my life, as well as want to do and have to do for the channel. So that will be that's one of the next things I'm going to bring up. I'm going to start doing that series. I'm a Gemini 2. We have the right to change our mind and moods in an instant, right? Exactly. So Christina, you have to tell me when your birthday is. I know a lot of Geminis, late May and June. So I got to know when your birthday is, okay? You can always email it to me if you don't want to put it on the chat. laurasyarntalk@gmail.com for anybody who wants to or needs to get in touch with me. I made a new friend last week, as most of you know, and I've just I've been having a great time with Grammy Colleen Crochets. 18th. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. I had to write this one down. Christina, June 18th. You go, Diana. We all have that right. All of us, okay? It's not I enjoy the zodiac signs. I enjoy it. I like to find the things about the people in my life that in the zodiac signs that fit them. But we are all made differently. You can be, you know, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius. I don't remember the one that's after Capricorn. I can't think of it. That end of the that time of the year, and still be very much like a Gemini, and because we're all different, they don't rule us. They are the zodiac signs are what did I used to call it? It's not a level, not levels the playing field. That's what my brain is trying to tell me I'm trying to say, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Oh, Ray, you're a Leo. Okay. I'm good with Leos. And Charlene is a Cancer. Okay. Is that right? The 18th is a Cancer? I thought it was later in the month than that. I thought it was more around the 20th. Anyway, Taurus on May 19th. See, I collect, okay, that's not the right word, but I have noticed a pattern in my life of finding people born in May, June, and even into July that that we come together. we're attracted to each other. Something brings us together, and we stick. Now, not all of them have stuck. Like I met a girl whose birthday was June 3rd. So she was a day older than me because we were born the same year. And we had great fun, but I think we were too much alike, being 3 and 4 of June. July 6th. Okay, okay. Oh, did I misunderstand that? I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Okay, my mistake, Charlene. You are a Cancer, July 6th. Okay. I was thinking of Christina. That's where I messed up. I'm sorry. Aquarius. Okay, very good. April 30th. Bonnie, very nice. Almost a Christmas baby, missed it by 3 days. You know what, Diana? My sister was a Christmas baby. She was born, I think the afternoon of the 26th. Might have been late morning. I don't remember. I was only 4 years old, 4.5 years old when she was born. What I do remember is that my grandparents, both sets, were there that Christmas, and my mom and dad had to leave the house Christmas evening. That is not Christmas Eve, but Christmas evening. Cheryl's a New Year baby. Awesome. I had a boyfriend who was born early January. I don't remember the date though. Boy, that was a long time ago. Always attract Libras and Leos. Laugh out loud. See, exactly. And the other pattern that I ended up creating was a bunch of. Hold on a second. Pisces. I brought a bunch of Pisces into my life. It wasn't until I met my husband and started, well, dating him at the time, of course, that I started to attract a lot of Pisces into my life. So see, and Sandra's a Pisces too. When I'm counting stitches and hubbies insist on asking me questions. I must have missed something there. Oh, you change your moods and mind. Got it. Got it. I did miss that connection on that one. Very good, Diana. Like that. I'm a Leo married to a Pisces. I have a Virgo daughter and a Pisces son and a Cancer son. That's really interesting because we did almost the same thing. See, because I'm Gemini, he's Pisces. Our first child, our daughter, was born in June. She's a Gemini. Second child was born in April. April, yes, April. I don't know why I had to think about that for a second. Um, an Aries, just barely missed by 2 weeks, missed being the same sign as his dad. So, yeah. Oh, Diana should be 42. Wow. I told you my kids' ages 28, almost 29, and 25. My hubby's in June and my son is in July, and I'm in October. Diana's going to be right back. I hope I didn't miss anything. I tried to read all of them as they were going by. So, see, you've all proved my point that we all have our own patterns and our own connections. I wanted to say attractions, but that's not quite the right word. Connections that we make. And sometimes those first few connections, my first best friend when I was 3 years old, and I still know her. We are still friends. I still call her my best friend, but yeah, I've known her for 53 years. Okay. It'll be 54 this summer, but her birthday's in July. So we're almost let's see, we're a month and 10 days apart. Okay. So you just got her birthday, July 14th. And my favorite holiday is July 4th. Well, my birthday's June 4th, so July 4th. So the 4th is my day anyway. So I'm a spring baby because I was born early June, so I'm a spring baby, but I love the summertime. I especially love the summertime in the mountains in Colorado. Never got too hot. We didn't have air conditioning in the mountains. We didn't need it. We had summer rain for at least the month of July. It was wonderful. I would go across town in my flip-flops, mind you, dirt roads, but I would go across town in my flip-flops, and then I would put my dirty, dusty feet in the river, take my flip-flops off because I didn't want them to float down river on me. Yeah, so summer's always been my time. I love spring too, don't get me wrong, but that's that time of year is my time, and I seem to connect with people who are more from that time frame as well. Not that I don't have other friends. I have a friend that's a Sagittarius, and she and I are so much alike, but yet there are so many differences. So many differences. So energetically connected, that's for sure. Now, see, I would have put it that way too, only that word didn't come to my brain. Your oldest is 30, okay. This year, okay. New subby, hi Diana Garms, almost said it wrong, I'm sorry. New subby, my birthday is July 4th. Thanks for loving my birthday. You're very welcome, Diana Garms. That is so awesome. Well, you have to send me an email so that we can connect. Anybody, I mean, all of you, anybody who wants to connect with me, send me an email, laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. That's the one I use for my YouTube family, for my YouTube friends. And from there, you might get a more personal connection with me if we hit it off. I've connected with Colleen last week very, very well. Cheryl and I have been emailing with each other. Tiffany and I did email with each other before she started her channel. And I'm still here for you, Tiffany, if you still have questions. I'm still learning too. Don't get me wrong, but I've had to learn some things the hard way. Okay, Google, how do I do this? Because I ask questions of my techie husband and he says, I don't know. Google is your friend. Yes, it is. Google is my friend. Mrs. C's Miss C's Cottage. Miss C here just subscribed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've seen your name before. No, maybe I haven't. Not my stuff anyway, but maybe on somebody else's live I've seen your name. I know that that's sometimes how I pick up on people is their interesting names or their pictures. Okay, Diana, that would be awesome. I love making new friends, especially friends that I seem to connect with because we're, well, from that time of the year. So that's awesome. And you're 75. Well, happy 75th year for you. That's awesome. That means you have time to do the things you always wanted to do, the things you love, right? Please tell me that's true. I'm only 56, going to be 57 in a month. Sorry, the fan's going and I'm just, whoo, really, really hot. That's why my hubby always tells me, go Google it, but I don't want to laugh out loud. What your hubby always, I don't know why I saw why. Okay. My brother said the same thing. He's been watching YouTube for, I don't know, years. He's like, when did you start watching YouTube? And I'm like, a year ago, not even a year ago. And he's like, no way. And I'm like, I've learned a lot in what, 11 months now since I started watching YouTube on my own. My husband would always play things on his phone or off of his, on his computer. I never had to. I've watched YouTube for years in that regard, but I've never on my own. Oh, you're 61, Diana. That's awesome. Yeah, you and I should connect pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you, Laura. It takes me time to put up videos because I have to work up my courage each time. Like I said, Tiffany, I'm still here for you. Email me anytime. You're doing it. I can't talk. You're doing it. You're doing good. And this is the longest I've ever had a live go with me talking this much. Gotta run, but glad I caught your live. Thank you, Christina. Glad you were here. I've been crocheting for 60 plus years and still learning. I'm still learning. I'm every single thing I do with the crochet is still a learning experience. College would have been so much easier with computers. My rear lived in the library, you know, and making copies of the microfiche. Oh, that was just so much fun. Having to read things with white letters on a black background. Yee! No wonder I didn't want to look through a microscope for the rest of my life. I could hardly read by the time I got out of college. That was me, besides watching music videos. But besides that, I was never on YouTube. Now my family are always like, ugh, on YouTube again, Mom? Yeah, I got complained at about having my head in my phone. And I'm like, how the heck do you think I'm making things work? I got to be on other people's lives. I've got to go watch their videos and comment. I got to get my name out there. I've got to spread it around. That's the way you market yourself on YouTube. And I'm just like, how do you expect me to make this work any other way, you guys? But yeah, exactly. On YouTube again, Mom. I'm back, says Digo Diana. Well, I haven't been crocheting for 60 plus years, but more like 40 something. Let's see. I started crocheting when I was 19. It was 1984. So, and I didn't crochet all those years when my kids were little. I mean, I did a little bit here, a little bit there. I started a granny square blanket when I was pregnant with my second child. And, I'm going to try and get enough squares done this summer to get it to the size I was hoping it would be. It's not going to be gigantic like I originally planned, but it will at least fit on what probably a full size mattress just across it, not over the edges or anything like that. But yes, Diana Garms, college would have been way easier with computers. They were just when I graduated in 87, computers were in my college and we were taking tests on them, but there was still so much that exactly, Diana, you get what I'm saying. Computers, I mean, you could look something up on the computer, but you still had to go look, you had to go find it on the microfiche, or you still had to go find it on you couldn't just sit there and read it. It's a lot of work. And even in 1987, when I was graduating, there still wasn't a lot, at least in the areas I was in, there wasn't a lot. Now I got a degree in biology with a minor in chemistry. So there, but I mean, I still had to take all those other classes too. I still had to write in a paper notebook for my English essay exam in order to graduate. That is, get my diploma. They let me walk, but because I had chicken pox when I was supposed to go take my English essay exam to graduate. Yeah, because I'd gone home like 2 weeks before and spent time with my family. My boyfriend, who's my husband now, had gone with me, and I got chicken pox my senior year of college. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on how much that hurt. My son has said that to me before. Like, he has room to talk, though. He's probably watching something on YouTube right now, laugh out loud. Well, see, that's the thing. We couldn't even Chromecast or I can't remember the other word. We have a Chromecast downstairs. Up here it's SmartCast. This TV has SmartCast. But we couldn't even do that when we first started watching YouTube. That wasn't even something we could do. I mean my family. So, it was on the computer, or that was it. The TV we had was my grandparents from the 1980s. Or 90s. I don't remember when they bought that TV. It's now sitting out on my front porch because we need to get rid of it. It still worked the last time I knew, but I don't know. It's been sitting outside for 9 months or more. So I don't know if it still works anymore. So, wow, everybody, 3 hours and 3 hours, excuse me, 45-minute live. This is incredible. And you've kept me talking most of the way through it, and I'm starting to feel it. My throat is starting to feel it. I'm so happy that you all came here to see me today. You learned how to crochet from a sweet lady next door when I was a little girl. She said she saw that I was kind of a loner. She gave me a hook I still have. Oh, that's awesome, Diana. No, I asked my grandmother to teach me because my mother had tried to teach me how to knit. And I was like 13 and I just did not want to. And the stitches would fall and I'd have to go, Dad, fix it, Mom. You know, and she got tired of that. She's like, next time you fix it. And that was the last time when she said that. I put the knitting away and never touched it again. I started knitting again in 2010. I had to teach myself from a book because I could not remember anything she'd taught me. It came back to me over time, but I had to teach myself from a book. And the thing is she was teaching me how to do it. I can't think of the term. Anyway, with both hands and the stick the needle and wrap it around with the, and I ended up being a continental. I do it with my right hand. So I'm a little bit slower, although I knit fairly fast now because, well, I did when I stopped knitting about a year and a half ago. But yeah, have a great day, everyone. Gotta get this boy back to his schoolwork. See y'all around. Thank you, Tiffany. But yeah, I asked my grandmother to teach me how to crochet because I wanted to learn something that my mother loved knitting. She knew how to crochet too, but I wanted to learn something that she really didn't, that was really wasn't her thing. So, um, so that's why I asked my grandmother to teach me how to crochet. She brought me a hook, some yarn, and a pamphlet that of paper of instructions that she'd ripped out of a magazine. And this woman was a home ec teacher. And that's how she taught me how to crochet. She made me do it myself. But she's like, you're an adult. Here's the tools you need. Just do it. Is that English style? I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember the names. Thank you, Cheryl. I couldn't remember the right words of the names, so they just weren't coming out of my head. We all need encouragement. YouTube has given that to me. Yes, that's very true. That's very true. I pretty much I'm a purple person. I love unicorns and purple. Okay, so then the next thing I love yarn wise is variegated yarn. I love variegated yarn. Variegated purple. My poncho, my shirt. Although I did not make this, I bought this at a store. But yeah, anyway. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, variegated. I am a variegated yarn person. So I do a lot of the simpler stitches. I'm now learning more of the, I can't really call them complicated, but the ones where you want to do more than one color. Like the one I showed you that I'm working on that just doesn't feel like it's working yet. I'm going to go down a hook size. I'm going to take this out and go down a hook size. Have to go now. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening. Thank you, Diana. Purples and greens or silver and black. See? Now I have worked with black and oh boy, I'm not knitting in black ever again. Crocheting in black might be maybe, but yeah. Okay, everybody, it's now almost 20 minutes after my time. So, and the cakes are yummy. Oh, don't I know it, Colleen? My designs look complicated, but are all basic stitches. Well, I mean, there's the basic stitches, and then there's pink. Pink's my second favorite color, and teal's my third favorite color. So, an all black blanket. Oh, I'm sorry, Colleen. Ouch. I couldn't do it. Bye, Ray. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I need to get off, you guys. Thank you so much for everybody for being here. I just, yeah. Um, as I was going to say, we've got the basic stitches, and then we've got the complicated, and I don't mean complicated, that's not the word I was trying to say, but um, the combinations of stitches that make the more complicated looking patterns. And that's what I'm working on learning on. Working on learning. There we go. Bye now. Husband bought me a lighted hook. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I would need if I had to do black. Yes, Charlene, very good. Diana, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Everybody, compound, that's another good word. Yes. See you again soon. I'll put the notification bell on. Thank you, Miss C's Cottage. Oh, that's awesome. Complex stitches, yes. Another way. I have a slow thinking process. Take care, everyone, says at least me. All right, you guys, I love you. Bye. Be safe. Awesome. Thank you for all for being here. Don't forget the thumbs up. And I just now said that at the end too. Okay. Bye. Had a great time today. See you next week.